who is he? He's a chairman. He's a chairman. You know, when I said that, he could have called the chief medical officer and said, I don't want this young fellow. Throw him out. Get me some doctor from Madras. The van would have gone there and brought a surgeon from Madras. But he didn't do that. He told me, you know how encouraged I felt? I'll never forget that in my lifetime. Why did he do that? Because he reached within himself and asked this question. I was also a young man at one time. I was also inexperienced at one time. I was also frightened at one time. And here is a guy who is worried. If he is a foolish fellow, he won't be worried. He is a fellow who is worried about how he is going to perform. He is the best talented fellow that you can get. He told me about all these things later. So he decided that only I should operate. What an encouragement. I never looked back after that. Let it be any CEO. Even Jayalalitha would have cut her to pieces if they had other people. No, as a surgeon. So, now this is what he said. Okay? Alright, I got very encouraged. I walked up to my anesthetist, who was much junior than I. That was only a few days since he joined. So I went and told him, see, we were trying to pop him off to Kadalur hospital, but he said, no, I'm having it done there, so anesthesia. That fellow pulled a quarter sheet paper, wrote his resignation, gave it to me and said, Madras. Then I, sort of worked up courage. I told him, deep anesthesia because diabetes we don't know what the heart would, how much the heart would stand. So it's only a few minutes surgery and I'm okay. Under a okay, I plunged the knife. Okay? That man should have felt the pain. What would he have done? He started moving, so I knew that he was feeling the pain, but by the time it was too far gone, I had already started my procedure. What do you expect? He didn't. He said, wonderful pain, doctor. Beautiful pain. He started laughing. I thought this fellow had gone mad with the pain. Anyway, we finished the surgery. Later I went and asked him, sir, wonderful pain, beautiful pain. He taught me another thing in life, how to look within yourself. He said, doctor, when you are in trouble, you laugh, your trouble will be less. Idukkan varungal nagaga is the Tamil saying. That is, when you are in trouble, you laugh. He taught me that. He said, when you have pain, you laugh. I have tried. We forget the pain when you laugh. Okay? Try next time. You know, when you are in pain, you say, aha, what a wonderful pain. Appreciate it. I said, damn it, this is what is looking within. Your capacities, your power is within you. Draw on it. And then you should have to adjust yourself, or you should have to carry out a particular job according to how your personality demands. Okay? That is why we said, reach within. Alright, I'll tell you one more thing. This is individually, I'm saying reach within. Another thing is, our RA President has said this in his speech. He said that this year is going to be a year of individual Rotarians. Year of individual Rotarians. Not clubs, not districts, not zones, not regions. He said this year is going to be the year of individual Rotarians. What does he expect? Each individual Rotarian should have to look within himself, ask himself the question, am I on the right way? Am I doing it properly? Am I doing it as service above self, or am I doing it the other way around? That is what he wants, self-analysis of what you are starting this year with. Look within yourself. That's number one. Number two, I'll move on to the organization itself. Roughly how many members we are? 1.2 million Rotarians, right? Are all 1.2 million Rotarians doctors, engineers, professors? No. Each one is different. Why is this? Because of that unique thing called classification principle. 1.2 million Rotarians of doctors, professionals, corporate, business people, intelligentsia, blah, blah, blah. You name all the talents in the world. All those talents we have in our organization. 1.2 million talents, 1.2 million different capacities, 1.2 million different abilities, 1.2 million different intelligentsia. That's what we have. Which country has this, is it? Tell me, which other organization has this? We have it. Have you ever thought about it? Unless we look inside us, unless we reach within ourselves, we won't look at this. And then, when you think about it, what is your strength? What is your capacity? 1.2 million different talents and different capacities and different professionals. That is what you take to the negotiation table when you go and meet world communities or world leaders. And that is exactly why WHO, World Health Organization, has accepted only Rotary as its fellow in service. Nobody else, no other organization has been accepted as a partner in service by WHO. They only accepted us because of the vast power that is within us. Look within yourself. Look for all the talents within yourself. You want water? Look at the talents that we have. People who know about water. You want to know about agriculture? Look at the people who can teach us about agriculture. So look within yourself. Once you have looked within yourself and said, okay, this is the capacity that I have, then the next question that you ask is, why am I sitting with this capacity? I should have to do something. And if you do it, you have embraced the world. That's a simple thing that is required. I'll tell you another thing also. You know, take this language Tamil for example, because I spoke in Tamil. I remember this. Tamil is just one language. Understand? Just one language, isn't it? But it's not one language. For example, if you go deep down south, if they are saying, come, please come in and sit down, they will say, Vanga, this is how they will say. And you come a little north, they will say, Vanga, Irunga. Vokkaranga is one word, Irunga. Madras pona, Vanga, Irunga. Saprela, this is what they would ask. That is in Madurai. Come to Madras, he will say, Baba, Kundigo. That's also Tamil. That's also Tamil. Can you deny that it's not Tamil? So, Vanga Vokkaranga, Vanga Irunga, Baba, Kundigo. All these things are Tamil, I say. All these things put together are Tamil. You know, it's one fabric. There are so many things that has gone to make this fabric, but it is just one fabric. In the United States of America, if you take that country emblem, this is what it is written there. I don't know how many of you have read it. If you have gone to Washington and if you have gone there to see the Gettysburg Address, which is etched on a stone, you can see this. It says, E pluribus unum. E pluribus unum. It means from the many one. From the many one. From the many one. Different people, you come together, one club. Different clubs, you come together, one district. Different districts, you come together, one Rotary International. E pluribus unum. What is applicable to a country is applicable to us. To us. That country should have to look within itself whenever there is an adversary that it has got to face. So you have to look within yourself, reach within yourself, touch all the talents that you have, bring it forth, and you say that this is what I will use. That's why it says look within yourself. We had the first Indian RA President, Nitish Lagari. He said, kindle the fire inside. Kindle the fire inside. After several years, Raja Sabu became our president. He said, look beyond yourself. Now if you look at both, self is the main thing. The Indians have taken self as the main thing. You know why? Because we believe in our philosophy that self is the supreme. Self is the supreme. They say don't go looking for God, go looking for God within you. This is what our philosophy teaches us. I once asked a very erudite person about my theme. In my year, the theme given was be a friend. So I asked him, Swamiji, listen, I am asked to speak about this. Now I don't know how to propagate this theme. He has got a very funny way of laughing for everything. Swami, then Chinmayananda, I'm referring to Swami Chinmayananda. Then he said, Doctor, very simple doctor, you try this out. You go out looking for a friend, you will never find one. You go out looking, being a friend, you will find, I'm sorry. He said, go out, don't go out looking for a friend. You won't find him anywhere. Go out being a friend. You will find friends everywhere. This is what he told me. This is what he told me. What is he saying? He's saying, don't go look out for that. Don't go and reach out for a friend. You be a friend first. You look within yourself. You be a friend. And then you go on, you will be fine. This is why our two previous Rotary presidents took these two statements saying that, kindle the fire inside. From then on, Raja Sabu took it and said, look beyond yourself. And now comes our third president and he says, reach within yourself. Get all your talents, all your love, all your life from your within. And then when you take that and go out as a Rotarian, you will embrace the world. This is what is the theme that tells us. My dear friends, every year a theme is given. It's not a rule. It is just a guideline for us. This theme just tells us what will be the main theme of activity during that particular year. This particular statement, look within yourself, will not end with this year. It has got to go on and on and on, year after year, year after year. Now, I'm not quoting verbatim, but I'm just giving you the gist of what our President said when he was talking about this. He said, everyone turn to your right, look at the person sitting on it. He's addressing the 625 governors who were there, governor trainees. And he told them, look to your right, look at that person sitting there. He's got a different face. He's got a different language. His color is different, but he's a human being like you. Look at the person on the left. He's also the same. He is different, but he's a person like you. The common thing about all the three of you is you are inside. You have love inside, you have pain inside, you have tears inside, you've got grief inside. All those feelings and those emotions of a human being is the same among all of you. So look within yourself and ask yourself, why am I born? I'm born to live. How would I live? Only if I love. So live and love is the basis of looking within yourself. Love thy neighbor as you would love to do. I'm not going to say the whole thing because I know there is a mischievous statement about it, so I'm not going to say that. But love your neighbor and do good to him. Isn't it? Why? Don't ignore him. That's what we are talking about. Don't ignore him. I have seen this. In Madras, I have seen this and I have given this as an example of empathy and sympathy. Madras is the sympathy. Nalla paak mudiyum. Accident aayi adipattu keela undruvom. Normal ratham potittu irukom. நம்ம என்னப்பா என்னாச்சு அப்படின்னா அடிபட்டான் சார் நல்ல அடி சார் அடி நல்ல அடிங்க அடினா எல்லாமே கெட்ட அடிதான் நல்ல அடி சார். This is sympathy. You put yourself in that fellow's shoes, lying down on the road, scorching sun, bleeding. How would you feel? That is empathy. If you have to feel empathy, you'll have to reach within yourself. Why should you have to feel empathy? Because what you have is what God gave you, right? And what you give to others is what life is going to give you. That is why we say that love, live, love. Leave, I'm not going to elucidate any further because I'm almost on the footstep of leaving. So I'm not going to say that. That's something that is different. These two bases, you remember, and you will know that this theme is going to be a lifelong theme, not only for Rotary, even for outside. This is the best theme that we are going to have. Thank you very much.